In this video, I'm going to show you how to get 1,000 active followers on Instagram so you can get those future dollar signs. Hey guys, it's Spencer Twitchell, and like I said, I'm going to show you guys how to get 1,000 active followers in your first week on Instagram. Before we get into this juicy content, go ahead and go down and annihilate that like button for me. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Consider this video an updated method to growing your Instagram page with new strategies, sneaky tricks, and more ways to finesse the Instagram algorithm. So when you're first starting out an Instagram page and you're at that solid 0 follower mark, chances are that you're not gonna get that much exposure on your posts. As a result, you're going to have to put in the work to reach new people. You need to let them know that you even exist as a page, and hopefully you can get some new followers in the process. Now, the most common method of doing this is the follow for follow strategy. You guys have heard of that before. Basically, you just go and follow a bunch of random people and hope that a small percentage of them follow you back. But while this might have worked a few years ago, Instagram has really been cracking down on this, and as they don't like this at all because they consider it really spammy, and they just don't want people doing this on their platform. So nowadays, it's still possible, and we're going to talk about it in this video, but it's a lot different than it used to be, and it's a lot more work-oriented and making a connection with the people you choose to follow. Like I said, there's been a lot of updates since then. In the past, you could have followed people up to like 100 times an hour. It was crazy. You can get like 500, 700 a day, something like that. That's what I used to do. But nowadays, the maximum you can do safely is about 100 new people a day, so you're gonna be growing a lot slower than you could have in years past. Instead of just going on popular theme pages in your niche and going to their followers tab like this and just going through and following all these people, you actually want to be doing something different in 2020. So instead of doing that, you want to just go down to, let's say, their first post here, and you can see that they have 152 comments and actually a bunch of engagement, so this did really well for them. But you want to go into the comment section and actually go through, because the people who comment are actually going to be the most likely to follow you back, because if they're taking the time to actually write a comment under a post that's related to what you're posting, they're probably going to follow you because they're obviously really interested in that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to go through here and follow that account, follow them. You get the idea. You can just keep going through and scrolling down, and you can just keep following people until you get up to 20. I wouldn't go over 20 an hour. It's very dangerous. I've gotten a ton of accounts blocked, action blocked recently just from doing this kind of stuff. So yeah, you want to be very careful, but this is going to give you the best chance of getting followers for the amount of followers you can actually do. Speaking of comments, another great way of getting exposure is actually commenting on other people's posts. Now, you don't just want to go on people's posts and being real spammy and asking them to follow you, because no one likes that, and that's probably not even going to work. Instead, you're going to want to do something that is actually a genuinely nice comment and talks about something interesting, so you can actually get your comment seen by a lot of people. And then somewhere in there, you want to subtly mention that your page is doing the same sort of thing. Alright guys, I'm back on my phone. I'm actually going to go through and show you what type of post that you actually want to be commenting under for, this example here is in the travel niche. I'm going to show you which posts out of these, top ones under the hashtag Maldives, which is just a popular island. Yeah, we're going to go through and I'm going to do some comments on these posts and show you which ones to comment on, and yeah. So the actual strategy with this is you're going to want to switch to the recent tab, and you're going to want to look for big theme pages that I've just posted recently. So if we look here, not that one, you're going to want to scroll through the recent until you find a post that has a lot of likes in a short period of time. Alright, so I'm under the hashtag Maldives Islands, and I found this post here. It's by a Toucan, I don't know how you say that exactly, but it has 50 likes and it was posted just an hour ago, so this is a good candidate because this is likely gonna keep going. If we look at their page, yeah, they have about 18k followers, so this is a good post. So now I'm gonna go into the comments here, and it's something like fact. Most would think that Maldives is one big island, but alright, so they're saying something about how it's actually a collection of coral islands. So I'm gonna be something like, wow, that's really Cool. Alright, so the comment I put down for this page was, that's pretty interesting. I love the photo. I have some photos very similar to that one on my page too. Emoji and then followed. So if you see what I did here, I gave him a little compliment, and then I followed that by saying that I have stuff similar to that, so people are interested. They're gonna be like, hey, this guy's also posting content, so they might check me out because of it. Then I actually added the little thing that says followed here, because if people see that you're following them, they might be more likely to follow you for the same reason that we want to follow for follow. They might be doing the same thing, so just a little extra tip there. But yeah, so I have this good comment here. This post is probably gonna get like 500 likes, and if this comment gets to the top of that, and let's say like 100 people see it, I bet like a few of those people actually go to this page and give me a follow just for having that comment there. Now if you do this like 10-20 times, or even more than that, you're gonna have a good chance at getting like 50 extra followers just a day from just doing comments. Now, there's actually something you can do where you can combine both the comment strategy I just talked about and the follow for follow method. So, if you go onto a page like, let's say, this one right here, it just says Best Travel Pillows. It's an interesting name, but anyway, they don't get that much engagement. So, if you leave them a comment, that would be like, hey, love this post, love this page, whatever. And then if you say followed, since they don't have that many followers, they're going to be likely to follow you back too. This is actually going to work better with photographers, or however that works, like actual content creators, because they're going to appreciate it more and actually follow you rather than a theme page. But you can do this because this is going to be the best way to focus on the people you want to follow. If you actually leave them a comment and follow them, they're going to be the most likely to follow you back. Another way to get exposure is to actually tag bigger pages in your posts as well. So whenever you're posting, whether it be like 3-5 times a day, however many times you're doing it, you should be tagging like 10 to 15 pages in your niche. Because when you do this, let's say if you tag this account Tropicals here, and it has 300,000 followers, your post will show up here under this tag section. So if someone just slides over, they'll be able to see your post here, and you have a chance at getting more people to see your post that wouldn't have seen it otherwise. Now think about it. If this account's getting like 1,000 people or more to view it a day, and let's just say like 1% of that goes over here and sees your post, and you're doing that across 10 to 15 accounts per post, that gives you a lot of chances just to increase that follower count with literally like 2 seconds of extra work. Now, if you guys follow these tips I've mentioned throughout the video and you grind at it really hard, it's very likely that you're going to have 1,000 active followers by the end of your first week of doing this. I hope this video provided some value to you guys, taught you something you didn't know before, and if it did, I'd really go appreciate it if you went and smashed the like button below. That's all from me for today. I will see you in the next one, but for now, take care.